Hi, my name is Zoe. I am the Tipsy Psychic, and today we're going to talk about the compatibility between a Libra, Scorpio cusp and a Libra. Yes, we are. This is a dream come true. True love, true love, true love. Yes, it is. Your Libra may likely be the one. No joke. Others can only dream of what you share with the Libra. This is a very dramatic romance that keeps you on your toes. However, your relationship isn't bulletproof. When you engage in a power struggle, things can become more complicated. But remember, love conquers all. It is the key to making things work. Do not lose sight of that. Right, kitty? Love conquers all? Listen to what other people are saying. Their opinions can be eye-opening. Don't take their thoughts for granted because they may be a powerful tool. Obviously, be yourself, but listen to what others have to say. It's up to you what you do in the end. It may feel like you're putting up a facade when you're with a Libra sometimes. Get rid of the facade and get real. You can be a very sore loser. You may have this immature need to be number one, but you must drop this habit ASAP. You might feel like your Libra doesn't treat you fairly. You both feel safe to be yourselves together and you don't judge each other, but your relationship is like you're putting on a show and you each are pretending to play parts. You would win an award for how well you do it. In the bedroom, role-playing might be a common practice. You may have a tendency to try to make things a contest. Even when you don't mean to, you try to prove yourselves to each other. You need to explore your feelings in depth to counteract this problem. Find a flow state activity to enjoy and forget the world around you for a bit. This will help you cope with reality when it hits in unfavorable ways. Learn to be present. You must surrender to the process. Don't resist what is. You might find yourself taking on the grown-up role, even if that's not really your thing. Are you okay with that? Look, most of the time, this is a beautiful, satisfying, amazing relationship. Did I mention true love? True love. Not many complaints, really. Obviously, we're all human and I can't really stop there. Every relationship has its ups and downs. No, you're not in Kansas anymore. You are in a thrilling romance and you are surfing its perfect waves and enjoying its sparkly beaches. You both live in a fantasy world and you know what a fantasy looks like, especially when you see other lovebirds and theirs. When you fight, it's not really about hurting each other or embarrassing them. It's more about proving yourself. Part of it is about earning each other's respect and being on the same wavelength. It's also to achieve a level of fairness. Cider. Analyze your emotions more. It is well in your capacity to take some self-criticism. And don't take on a pessimistic attitude because that's like one of the major ways that you can extinguish the passion. Your energy must remain vibrant and never be tarnished. And we're all human, so that's a little tricky. Try to acquire more empathy and compassion towards your Libra instead. If Libra is constantly standing you up in the beginning or rescheduling, then it will not just go away on its own while they date you. They won't just like grow out of it while they're in a relationship with you. No. So you must decide what you are willing to tolerate now. This couple has their shit together though. They're very secure within themselves and as a pair. You are both in fact so secure that the feeling of falling doesn't scare you. It's not really about being super in love. Even if you are, it's about being super in love with what is your love story and how well you both enact it. If you both have your own baggage, which most of us do, let's face it, we all have our skeletons, and struggle with expressing your feelings and are not emotionally detached in any way, well, then this can be awesome. But these days, you know, like, and maybe always so far, toxic masculinity is like a thing, you know? Especially when it comes to the men's side of things. They have been taught not to show their emotions, you know? And so like a lot of people end up with a person who's very stoic and who just feels like they must do things for the sake of family and because they're men, you know, and they've been taught not to show their emotions as much. Now, obviously, like, this can be a heterosexual relationship or non-heterosexual. I don't care. It can be any type of relationship. It can be homosexual. I don't care. But there is some suppression sometimes in society that you can't be yourself. You can't express yourself fully. And this can show up in anyone. But, you know, toxic masculinity in this day and age is a really big thing because people are opening up more, they're embracing who they are, and we're learning that it's actually really bad to keep all your emotions inside, you know? And so this can be really detrimental for this relationship because it's really all about expression and being yourselves and not keeping things in and sort of being vulnerable. You know, it's about your love story and exploring that. And when you are suppressing your emotions, you aren't exploring your love story. You can't progress. So that is a big deal. And that can be really detrimental to your love. Being vulnerable and raw is what makes this couple strong. Friendships with a Libra might feel a little shallow sometimes because you never really get into the serious, complicated stuff and you like to play games and have a blast together. If you're coworkers and you have friends through work, a Libra might be that person that you go to happy hour with after work before stopping home. When you both, you know, share a home, you both might like to enjoy nice dinners with friends, like you might like to host dinner parties. You like to surround yourselves with intellectual people who may be a little more mature, you know? Stop letting your thirst for control take over. You must ignore that drive. Platonic relationships may be best if you cannot laugh together. I think being able to laugh at yourselves is a really admirable trait, yes. And this couple masters it. If you can make each other laugh, then you know, like, they are most likely the one. You share a sense of humor. This may be an unconventional match, but there is no shame about it. Like, it's awesome. There is usually no doubt about it when you're in love. Like, everyone can tell. I mean, everyone. You love to laugh and make fun of yourselves. Just be careful not to take that too far, because when you overdo it, suddenly it's not as funny anymore. And it's like, okay, get off the stage, boo, you know. Suddenly, it's no longer a joke. You must still be able to surprise each other. If that starts to happen, then always make sure that they know how much you love them. In fact, never stop telling them, even if things are perfect. Say I love you every day. You can do it 20 times a day, 40 times a day. Okay, 100 times a day. I don't care. Say I love you. 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 No, I love you. No, I love you more. No, I love you more. No, I love you more. When it comes to PDA, like public displays of affection, you don't really give a shit about what anyone else thinks. You are that couple that has makeout sessions in public and everyone else is like, okay, what do we do? Like, this is kind of awkward. Like, we're just sitting here and they're making out. Everyone else is trying not to stare, but oh no, you guys you have your tongue shoved down each other's throats. The thing is, you don't tone down your feelings in public at all. Sometimes you laugh about something so much that you may not see it as important, and that can cause conflict. But not taking it personally can help. Self-confidence is really important for your love to flourish. Storytelling factors into family dynamics here a lot. As parents, you love storytelling. And even as friends, Like storytelling factors into it somehow. Don't make fun of other couples, and remember that your relationship is very theatrical in itself. At times you'll feel annoyed, but you both have such powerful drives that can get you anywhere. You may feel very attracted to your Libra's laughter. It's one of those quirks that you just love about them. Now, you both are usually pretty judgmental people by yourselves, and I'm sorry to say that won't go away when you date each other. You might even find yourself feeling more critical when you're with a Libra, like that energy is amplified. This can lead to tension and anxiety. You both set the bar really high, and you manage to meet each other's standards when you fall in love. That may be trickier for marriage though. Pessimism is not a good route to take, so make sure that you recognize when you are doing it, okay? Anxiety can cloud your feelings sometimes, but you must channel it into your aspirations, yeah. If neither one of you are feeling self-conscious, then that may cause some challenges, especially when it comes to reevaluating your emotions. You know, checking in with yourself. So this may not be like the best match for your first love, you know? Never suppress your emotions if you want to harness that awesomeness that you are both capable of. Don't use your relationship as an escape. Develop more security with yourself and be mindful of your Libra. Remember that this is a very romantic love. You may freak out from time to time. Just remember how imaginative and creative and original you both are. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you were born on the cusp of Libra and Scorpio, then please comment below. Oh, and if you are a Libra, please comment below too. Please let me know what you think in the comments section below. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe to my channel, and goodbye.